Anderson here, courtside with Doris Burke and Grant Hill. Our reporter is Allie LaForce.
Well, they played them only twice, and after a win in the first matchup, they're probably feeling good heading into this game.
They'd love to sweep this season series. I expect them to try to jump out early in this one.
Now here's Simmons. Very solid offensive production, averaging 18 points a game. Three-point shooting is a strong suit for each of these teams. You think we've got a shootout in store for us, Doris?
Boy, it's hard to imagine that range effectiveness won't be the deciding factor when you live and die by the three, like these two. Teams do. You can't deviate from that.
All right, fans. That was your Big Dog Bears team. Make some noise, fans.
Outside Morant. Pass to Melton. Beal with it. Fires the three. Nice start for him. Sinking his first shot.
How easy does he make that look? That's effortless.
Now Irving. Giving this team some energy. Averaging a little over 10 points a game. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Simmons. First quarter of play, a minute in. Pass to Beal. Now Melton. And here's Morant outside. Pure from three-point range.
Morant doesn't need the three-point shot to be effective. There's so much more to his game, but when it's dropping, he's lethal.
Outside for Irving. Portis' screen. Over to the wing. Shot clock at 6. And he makes it on the layup.
Whether making plays for himself or his teammates as he did there, Kyrie Irving, a dynamic playmaker.
I'll tell you, man, Irving can do many things for your ball club. But at the top of the list, he's a tremendous shooter with great range and great confidence.
From deep three-point range. Oh, the Grizzlies get it back. Outside for Morant. Back to Melton. Pass to Beal. This one for three. And that one's good. Melton. You know, if you were to hand-select a player to take the last shot for you, no one would bat an eye if you chose Kyrie Irving.
Ever since his shot over Steph Curry in 2016, Irving's been a legend. And some of it's his mental approach. People say he marches to the beat of a different drum. That may help him in those big moments.
Now here's Morant. A steady force on their offense, recording around 14 and a half a game. Pass to Melton. And stolen by Simmons. And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first. Oh, and Jackson with the block.
The attention to detail on defense. Jackson reads shooters well and knows when to go for blocks.
And here's Melton. Beal with it. Here's the three. The rebound by Ben Simmons. Irving for three. Nails it from three.
Kyrie Irving from range. That is such a beautiful looking shot.
Pass to Melton. Beal outside. Back to Melton. Beal outside. Here's Melton. Outside Morant. Now here's Melton. 5 to shoot. Memphis needs to get off a shot. And it's going to be a 24-second violation. They turn it over. Just over 3.5 minutes gone here in the first. Irving with it. Down low. Fires for three. And again, Brooklyn with the triple.
Kyrie Irving can be the catalyst, or he can be the finisher. Catch and shoot game is on point.
Pass to Beal. And stolen by Simmons. Irving for three. The long distance three is buried.
3 points.
Irving's got 9.
Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks.
Morant into the lane. Melton outside. Now here's Morant. Simmons defending. 4 on the clock. The open shot, Morant. It's good from the top of the key. He's got 5.
He's a potent mix of effort and ability. Hard to shut down a player of his caliber.
Irving for 3. The 3. And again, Brooklyn with the triple.
I'll tell you, the team is simply riding the hot hand. This guy has been lights out.
Morant into the lane. And then Morant with the dunk.
The quick feed of Morant. He's so dangerous when he's cutting to the rim.
Irving for 3. Sinks it. What range from downtown.
And this is how he shines. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
And right now, Greg, he is doing a great job delivering for this team. Productive and efficient.
Kyrie Irving has been on display for Brooklyn. What a game from deep. Making 5 trays.
Come on and get that for your Brisbane.
If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter in this one. All right, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Nets?
They've definitely had a hot hand from three-point range to this point. Always nice to start out like that.
There's something else they've done right from the get-go tonight is run. So much of their offense coming on the fast break.
Kicks it out to Jackson. Lets the 3 fly. Rebounded by the Nets. Simmons with it. And Melton picks him up defensively. Durant's shot is off. Memphis trailing here. And KD always in the debate over who's the top dog in this league.
And what's interesting is he doesn't really want any part of that discussion. He said, one thing I told myself, don't worry about who people say is the best player. Blocking out distractions is key to achieving greatness.
Beyond the arc. Simmons. And slam dunk by Simmons.
Kyrie Irving can be devastating in the pick and roll. The creativity and decision-making simply outstanding.
Here's Morant. And then Morant with the dunk.
Making sure of it with the two-hand slam, B.A.
Yeah, I don't blame him. With the score this tight, you cannot take a chance here. Portis outside to the inside. Outside Irving. Back to Simmons. And it's Simmons with the jam.
A sensational athlete. I like when Simmons rises up with confidence and jams it through.
The drive by Morant. Kicks it out to Clark. It's Beal on the wing. Melton outside. The 3 is up. Knocks down the triple. Melton's got his 2nd bucket on the night.
What a pass by Bradley Beal. This guy is an elite scorer, but don't forget about his passing skills.
Outside Durant. Driving in. And no good. Now Memphis takes it the other way. Their next game playing at home as the Pacers come to town. It'll be the second game of 4 straight at home. Beal left side. Pass to Melton. Clark outside. Now Morant from deep. It's hauled in by Portis. Second quarter play, almost 3 minutes gone here. Back to Simmons. Now here's Irving. 15 points in the game. Harris on the wing. And good. Coming on the assist by Irving. Harris has gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Pass to Jackson. Looking at the modern game, Grant, what adjustments would you have to make in your game to thrive in the league today?
Well, I would have worked more on developing the three-point shot. Back in the 90s, it was more about the mid-range game, a la Michael Jordan. But these guys now, they live at the arc, and that's just not how we did it back in the day when I was playing. It can help a big man's game to hit those free throws. It keeps the defense from getting too aggressive.
Here's the pick. Inside. Loses his grip. Clanks the lob.
You love to see guys challenge one another like that. Advantage to the defense that time.
Great finish. What a setup. Terrific ball movement there.
Irving with it. Guarded by Morant. Pass to Portis. .110 left in the second quarter. Shoots. No good off the back of the rim.
Well, if the defense gives him that shot next time, they could get burned. I think he's just a little bit out of rhythm.
Here's Clark. Outside Morant. And it's Beal penetrating. Pass to Melton. From behind the arc. Knocks it down from distance. Melton's got 9.
Gotta love how they've been crashing the boards, fighting hard for every miss.
Irving for 3. Here's Simmons. It's deflected. And he recovers it. And as it goes out of bounds, Brooklyn able to keep possession. Here's Irving. 6 on the shot clock. The Nets need to get off a shot here. For 3, Durant. This is another. He's 0 for 4. Jackson, right side. 3-pointer. It's hauled in by Portis. Left side, Durant. Irving for 3. And some nice defense there to end the quarter. And the first half comes to a conclusion in a game that's been very... And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during halftime. Memphis leading. And here's Morant. He's got 11. Out to Beal. The 3. Good. And the setup by Morant. Beal's got his second basket of the game.
Well, this guy shoots it with such tremendous efficiency. Bradley Beal provides the most important thing in the NBA, and that's floor spacing.
Keeping pace here. That's an excellent move inside.
Boy, and when it comes to providing leadership, everyone tackles it a little bit differently. Irving isn't that Kevin Garnett type motivator. He's not going to talk all game like Chris Paul. This guy leads with his play.
Shot clock at 5. Here's Morant. Brooklyn with the board.
Well, seized up just a little bit at the last second. That's when he normally converts.
Irving, no good. And what we've seen is guys want to play alongside Irving.
Yeah, people who know him best vouch for him and will even join a team partly because of him. Plus, this guy is so insanely talented. You know when he's on, he gives you the best chance to win.
And if you're just joining us, we played just over a minute here in the third. Outside Morant. Jackson, the screen. Just 5 on the clock. Kicks it out to Clark. Beal outside. Whoop, there's the shot clock violation. So they'll turn it over.
Tough one. In a game where every possession is valuable, turnovers can make the difference.
Brooklyn with the ball. 2-point game. Irving with it. Jackson in his pocket. Third quarter of play with just over 1.5 minutes gone by. Pass to Simmons. This for the tie. And it's good on the layup. Simmons has got 8.
This is where Simmons is most comfortable shooting from. Once he's this deep, feed him.
Outside Morant. Five on the clock. Kicks it out to Jackson. Pass to Beal. From the arc. Ooh, the Grizzlies with another miss. Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Thanks, Brian. Well, you want to talk about a super team. Last season, the Brooklyn Nets became the only team in NBA history to boast 6 players who made it all NBA over their career. Guys, the roster has changed just a bit, but make no mistake, this team remains loaded in a way we don't see too often.
No question, Allie. Good stuff there. Thanks. Jackson, the screen. Oh, they need this. The rebound by Simmons.
1 for 5 has got to be a frustrating start, and they just don't look sharp right now. Can they find their offensive game?
To the paint. And slam dunk by Simmons.
Well, that pass is a product of Kyrie Irving's great instincts. He's got a terrific mind for the game.
Out to Beal. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Simmons.
Remains Memphis ball.
Timeout called. Memphis.
Well, we knew something might happen with Ben Simmons. And clearly he and the 76ers just weren't on the same page. Now, sometimes the relationship between a player and a team just runs its course, and after their disappointing postseason exit last year, it was time to part ways. So I'm sure Simmons is definitely looking forward to reinventing himself with his new team.
Back to Melton. To the middle. And they turn it over. Shot clock violation as the buzzer sounds. Brooklyn with the ball. It's been 8 unanswered for them. They've been taking care of business.
Especially at the offensive end, where they've been totally in sync.
The shot's good. And now a 6-point Nets lead.
This run has been fueled by their matador defense.
Outside Morant. Pass to Melton. Now Morant. Back to Beal. And here's Melton. And here's Jackson. Simmons defending. Jackson can't get it to go.
Just can't find a shot. It's no wonder they're losing. I mean, he's been completely scoreless all night.
Now here's Portis. Launches a 3. Out of bounds. It'll go to the Grizzlies.
That's miscommunication, and we rarely see that happen.
.26 seconds left to play in the third. Pass to Melton. Beal from outside. Hits the trifecta. Beal's got 6 in the quarter.
Their guards have carried the offensive load. With the way they perform, they've got the green light to shoot whenever there's an opening.
And Bradley Beal is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul. Brooklyn.
He recognized his players were fatigued and needed time to catch their breath.
All right, here comes coming up to the court. Come on and get back for your Brisbane.
7 seconds left in the third quarter. And stolen by Melton. 3 quarters of play and a close one here. Nets out in front, leading by 3. And time to step away quickly, but we'll be back in no time.
Come on and get back for your Brisbane.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. Brooklyn with the ball. 3-point lead. Outside Irving. Harris outside. Oh, drew the foul and almost hit the three-point bucket. But he'll head to the line for 3.
When Joe Harris is looking to score the basketball, defenses can overcommit. They do there and commit the foul. Something we do not always talk about is that Joe Harris is not just a shooter. Even though he doesn't rack up huge assist totals, this guy's a solid passer. He competes on the defensive end, and he can actually put it on the deck.
Pass to Melton. And here's Morant outside. And again, it's Memphis with a 3.
Back-to-back threes, making their defense work on the perimeter a bit.
And what is it specifically that makes Harris a good playmaker, Doris?
I think it's probably his IQ, the fact that he can see a play develop before it really gets to a position where most guys see it. He has a great feel for where his teammates are, and he knows how to hit them in their favorite spots.
It's clear there's a lot of pride on the line in this one.
Absolutely. When someone makes a shot, the first thought is, I want my own back.
Back to Melton. Lets it go from deep. Rebound Brooklyn. Irving for 3. And again, Brooklyn with the triple.
Well, Kyrie Irving is very capable of single-handedly sustaining an offense. Hot hand, yes, sir.
Pass to Beal. Let's go with a 3. Sinks the tray. Beal's got 9 points here in the second half.
And what an impact he's making from beyond the arc. A big three-pointer to narrow this lead.
That's where the bulk of his offense has come from, and they're going to need a few more of them before this one's over.
Here's Simmons. To the paint. Oh, stolen by Morant. And up the court come the Grizzlies on the break. Oh, Clark with the slam.
We've watched Morant get so good at this. Instinctively spots the opening and feeds a really good shooter.
Irving goes in. Simmons up top. Back to Irving. Just 5 to shoot. Jacks up a 3. The rebound by Jackson.
Just enough of a shot contest to bother him.
Outside Morant. Pass to Melton. Back to Morant. The 3. And again, it's Memphis with a 3.
That's one of those clutch shots he's known for. When the pressure is high, he seems to be the most locked in.
Down low. Stolen by Jackson. And now the Grizzlies on the run. Open shot by Melton. Oh, he misses the go-ahead basket.
That's the shot they wanted. It just didn't fall.
I think expect them to go back to it because that's the kind of shot this offense is designed to generate.
Portis outside. Drives to the hoop. And terrific work on the offensive glass as he picks up the deuce.
Oh, he'll wear you down with the way he grinds it out on the offensive glass.
Pass to Beal. Back to Morant. Here's Beal. Simmons defending. And stolen by Simmons. Harris on the wing. There's the 3. Nails it from beyond the arc.
3 points.
And now a 6-point Brooklyn lead. All right, guys, a breakdown here of the hustle stats for the Nets.
Defensively, they've played with a high energy level tonight, and all the steals we've seen a result of that aggressiveness.
Yeah, and something else that served them well are all the turnovers they've caused and the points that have come along with those.
And slam dunk by Simmons.
You love seeing games like this from Simmons, looking absolutely dominant and in control offensively.
Pass to Jackson. Oh, stolen by Harris. And now the Nets on the break. "52 seconds left in the fourth quarter here. And here's Portis. Clock at 6. Inside. And stolen by Clark.
Every moment counts here. They have got to get moving.
This is the very definition of desperation time. You've got to score every trip.
First team foul.
He gets the first, and that brings him within 5.
Anthony Melton. 2 shots.
Both shots good from the stripe. Pass to Beal. Here's Morant. Now here's Melton. From outside the arc. No good there.
You have to love that effort, getting after the basketball, fighting for a possession.
He shoots a 3. And it's out of bounds. The Grizzlies able to retain possession here.
Grizzlies ball.
We've got 13 seconds left to play in the fourth. There's Jackson with the 3. Count it! Oh, what a sensational bucket! That brings him within 1.
That jumper is pure. Jackson with great touch for a big man. Set him up, let him knock him down. Both teams are starting to find a rhythm here.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling three-point opportunities.
So it's a narrow victory for the Nets, pulling it out for the W. And they barely squeezed out the win here on the road.
NBA, the visiting team has